I felt good. Wasn't trying to rush anything. Played my normal way of playing basketball like I've been playing these past couple of weeks during the tryouts, and that's playing hard on defense and just taking shots when I have shots and letting the game come to me.
Do you want that missed dunk back?
That's my second missed dunk this trial. I missed one in practice too, but just gotta get used to the balls, holding them a different way when I dunk.
Derrick, you've been talking about your stamina. How'd you feel out there wind-wise, getting up and down a little bit?
You know, that's a process. I'm building it every day. It, of course, is the last thing that I'm waiting on, but playing like this and playing against players like we just played against is just going to get my win back even quicker. So just keep going hard in practice, pushing myself every day so that it comes a little bit faster.
What play, crossover layup, what that felt like, and the response you got from it?
It was just a play. I guess people wanted me to do it every time, but I just saw an opening and I went for it. How I felt, I'm used to people cheering, so I didn't let it get to me or anything like that. It was just me playing the way that I normally play.
Just the pause when you did the introduction, that was pretty obvious when you see that.
That was huge, man. I'm surprised I didn't get nervous up there, but doing all these Adidas events and appearances is helping me talk in front of people. So just being up there, actually being in Chicago and bringing some light, some positivity to the city. This is huge, man, for Adidas. For USA Basketball, and I want to thank Nike for just giving us this event here in Chicago.
Derrick, you mentioned figuring out how to hold the ball. Is there something different about this ball, or are you just getting used to dunking again?
No, it's a different ball. It's lighter for once, and once you get sweat on it, it's pretty much over with. You just got to learn how to play with it.
Derrick, when the crowd was chanting for you to come back in, you got a chance to come back for those last few minutes.
Yeah.
What was that like on the bench hearing that and then getting a chance to?
I thought it was done until Coach K came back over and told me I had to go back in, but it was fine. I wanted to go back out there. The group that came that was out there already, they did a great job with pushing the ball and getting the lead and playing defense. Actually, we got a bunch of steals in a row, and I think that changed the difference in the game. And when I came back in, just trying to stay the same, keep poised, and just play my regular way of playing basketball.
Derrick, when you addressed the crowd in your pregame speech, you were brought up about the neighborhood, about the violence.
Yeah.
You've been talking about the last few days at the workouts. Can you expound on that? What it means to you to make a difference?
You know, it means a lot, man. Like I said, I know that it's basketball, but what's going on here is bigger than basketball, and it's bigger than one person trying to do something. It's kind of messed up, man, because it's kind of like a system. But the only way we could change it is if all of us change it and people change their mindsets and just try to keep busy. They got too much time on their hands.
What was the best thing about tonight? Did you ever get or keep yourself from getting emotional?
No, I've been preparing for this for a long time. Probably if this was a couple of weeks ago, yeah, I would have been emotional, but right now it feels great. We won the game, so that's the only thing I could be happy about. We won, we didn't lose. If we would have lost, my whole attitude would have been different, but just take this win, go to New York tomorrow, and just try to keep this going.
Derrick, could you feel how anxious the crowd was for you to do something? Because
yeah.
And did it affect your play at all, or make you press a little bit? Or?
Not at all. When I was out there, of course, like I said, they wanted me to shoot every ball, but I'm playing the way that I normally play in the trial. Try to push the ball, play defense, and get guys shots, and when the shot is available, take the shot. And I think that's what I did tonight. I had 1 or 2 turnovers, but that could easily be changed.
What do you think of Anthony Davis's play?
And played great, man. That's what we need, blocking shots, rebounding, diving for the ball out of bounds. That's what we need for him. We didn't know how he was going to play with the bigs that they had because he's kind of smaller than they are weight-wise, but he came out here and hooped.
Derrick, do you know who got you here and did you need any stitches?
No stitch. I probably need one, but I'm not doing any stitches.
Yeah, I know you don't like those.
Yeah.
And you've been talking a lot about how you this the conditioning you've been able to play just in 5-minute bursts, but you
Yeah.
played that whole third quarter straight through. How did that feel? And
I did. I didn't know. I didn't know this, man. But it felt good. I was, of course, winded when you reach probably 4 or 5 minutes, but just playing through it every day, going to practice, playing hard, doing little things like conditioning your legs on a bike, at home. On my bike at home, and just trying to do anything to get better as an athlete.
Anything somebody, a fan you heard say, or anybody say that anything that happened tonight that just stood out?
Man, it's the whole entire night, man. I probably don't get any sleep tonight. I'm excited, man, for the city. Like, this is huge for us. We haven't had an event like this in a long time. Or this is the first event like this here in Chicago, basketball-wise. And I know everybody was excited. Everybody was happy that we came here and played and we won. So I think the night was positive.
Do you think people, like you played behind the scenes, but do you think it was good for Bulls fans in Chicago, people to see you and see what you can still do?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, here in Chicago, it's kind of like basketball is everything. You know, you go down south, football is everything, but here you can go to a high school game and won't be able to get in because it's so packed. So for this event to be here, you saw Jabari, all the young players, Tim Hardaway Jr., all the players that were in town. They made an appearance to come up here and show their face. They love the game.
But I mean, as far as them seeing you specifically.
Oh yeah, I think everybody was excited. It was cool, but at the same time, I can't get big-headed about it or anything like that. It's just gotta keep poised.
Derrick, the practices and the games and even the travel's going to start to pile up here. Are you prepared for that? Almost kind of like the NBA now in terms of the regularity?
Yeah, it's piling up, but I'm used to it by now. I think I'm a professional now. I'm learning how to take care of my body a little bit more, preparing myself. Like I've been prepared for this a couple of weeks ago, and just trying to really eat right and get rest, get off my feet, because in New York we have 2 important games, and when we get overseas we have like 3 games, and it's like 5 games and some crazy nights. Like I don't know the number of nights, but we playing 3 games back to back. So just got to make sure that we prepare for it as a team.
We got 3 more guys. Start with Sam.
And Derrick, could you discuss those 2 plays? The one over here, the one that put you in at the end of the first half, and you drove full court, and the other one on the wing where you crossed over and finished left-handed. What were you trying to do there?
No, Coach K, the first play was actually, it was 4 seconds left. I thought he was just going to sit me out, but he called me in and just told me just to play, just take the ball and see how far I could go with it. I thought James was actually going to have a shot on it from someone helping, but no one didn't help, so I had a clear lane for a floater. And the one on the side, I just read how he was defending me. When I came off the pick, it looked like he was confused, and I saw that his feet was kind of he didn't have control of his feet a little bit. I look at all them things as an offensive player, and the big was kind of all the way on the other side of the lane. So when I came off, it's kind of like I had the whole lane to myself.
2 more.
And Derrick, the fans were giving it to Kyrie and Varejao in the intro. Do you feel that Cleveland rivalry already coming?
I wouldn't say it's a rivalry yet. We haven't played against each other yet, but they have a great team. Like I said, if they was to get K-Love, they'll really have a dangerous team. But that's so far ahead right now, so far away. We're just happy that we got the win tonight.
Derrick, what's the biggest thing right here? The biggest thing you're looking to improve individually, and then the team needs to improve individually moving forward, in preparation for the World Cup?
You know, for me individually is playing under control, and shooting the right shots. There's no need for me to force any shots with all the offensive threats that we have on our team. I don't have to shoot not one shot, but just being prepared to shoot them shots whenever I do have the opportunity. And as a team, I will have to say defense. I think defensively, when we really get into people, like the group that really changed the game towards the end of the game, they really got into people and got turnovers, and we're dangerous in the open court. because of all the shooting that we have and all the scoring that we have. I think our job is, our biggest challenge is defensively challenging ourselves every night.
Thanks, Derrick. Coach Jeffsky and Coach Simmons.